Come on.
I got really
See a
pathetic.
little heart reaction.
There we go. Yes, sir. Are we on? Are we on? Most definitely on. Arell Moors, my good sir. How you doing today?
I'm fantastic, sir. How are you?
Doing good. I can hear you. I
All
can hear
right,
you really good,
fantastic.
sir.
So we're on.
We're on, bro. We're most definitely on. I appreciate you being on live in the bones of Big Sam Heard. It's my little podcast. We talked a while back about bringing you on a while back. This
Finally
is
doing it.
We're finally doing it. Sorry it took a little while, but
Just miscommunication. That's all.
we
All
stay
good.
persistent, and it's all good. So, your name? How'd you get your name?
So RL. That's my first and middle initial. My name's Russell Lynn, so it's RL. It's my initials. Just sound it out. Then my last name Morrison. It's just cut in half. Then it's with an S. So it's RL Moors. It's basically
Arell
just my
Moors.
name.
Nice. That's what's up. So, what do we do?
So right now I'm a producer. Used to be a rapper when I was a teenager. Then I was like, maybe I shouldn't be a rapper. Too white for that. And so I've been producing for about probably 6 years now. And
Nice.
yeah, so now I just work with some local San Antonio artists, trying to get like my sound out there, trying to see what kind of music scene's going on here.
Where are you from?
So I'm from a place called Gorman, Texas, which is kind of near Abilene.
All right, cool.
So I'm like an hour from Abilene, about 2 hours from Fort Worth.
That's what's up. So, you go to Dallas a lot and stuff like that?
I used to whenever I lived over in a town called Granbury. I used to go to Deep Ellum all the time, go to the clubs and all that here. So that's Deep Ellum is kind of like that's that little strip in St. Mary's here. You know what I'm talking about with all the
Yeah.
music venues and stuff? Yeah.
That's cool.
So there's like a whole neighborhood for it. It's crazy.
Over there?
Yeah, in Deep Ellum, yeah. You should go sometime. It's crazy.
Damn. So what made you get into the producing rather than the
Being a
rapping? You
rapper?
said yeah.
No, because I was really bad at it.
Oh yeah.
I was just I just had corny like white kid bars. So when I was like 19, 20, I was like, you know what? I still really want to make music, but like maybe rapping's not for me.
Heard. I hear you on that, bro. I as a kid, youngster, I wanted to be a rapper.
Everybody wants to be a rapper. It's cool.
Yeah, I still do. I love it. Just being able to create some type of art in a way with speaking or whether you like singing or whatever the hell shit that people like. But beats, like your first beat, like how'd you feel when you made it and you're like
My first beat, I remember my first beat is actually on SoundCloud, but I don't think anybody would ever find it unless they knew me from like way back when. But my first beat, it was called Acid. And
Acid?
it was like this really bad like piano beat. And then I for the artwork I had like a little apple with a screwed up face because it was like an acid trip. And it was like there was like gunshots and like glass shattering. It's a real bad beat, but at the time I was like, this is gonna get us out the hood.
gunshots?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
But yeah. No, I thought for sure that beat was heat, and I sent it out to my friends, and some of them are actually here in San Antonio. That it's crazy that I just happened to know them back in the day, and now that I moved here, I actually hung out with them for the first time today. But anyways, I was like, yeah, this beat's crazy. This is gonna get me famous, and like all my friends were like, this beat's really good, and I'm so glad they lied to me, or I would never have made a beat again.
Nice. That's what's up. So, music, but what do you think about the scene now? Here locally, like it's grown a lot from I guess the past, let's say even 5 years. Like Houston, Dallas, Austin type area. But a bunch of artists here now.
Yeah, San Antonio has a pretty interesting rap scene for what I've seen. I got a couple friends. One of them's name is Reek Swavey. He's a guy that I work with quite often, and he's from Chicago, I want to say. And so, like, San Antonio really has this like melting pot of like styles because I hear a lot of like Houston influence, and that's pretty cool. But I hear a lot of like Chicano style too, which is like super popular here. I didn't know that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
There's this one guy. Is like Siete something poet, the ghetto poet. I don't know his full name. It's really long.
Huh.
But he's that MMA guy that I work with that wanted to do his own podcast. But yeah, everybody here is pretty cool. It's a bunch of Spanish rappers.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd meet so many Spanish rappers that just rap only in Spanish. But it's been pretty cool since I've been here.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I love music. I'm a huge Bone Thugs and Harmony fan.
You can tell.
Of course, live in the Bone Zone.
Bone Zone with Big Sam Hurd.
Yeah, I appreciate you, my good sir. So, life, we talk about life.
Of course.
All right, we talk about death and everything else in between.
There we go.
All right. So, growing up, what was life like for you growing up? Adolescent? You got any siblings? Whatnot? Like.
So you just want to know about my school life? What it was like growing up?
Yeah, school life.
So I grew up in a small town. Like my town was real small. I graduated with like 13 people in my class.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So when I tell people small, they're like, oh, like 300 people. Like no, there's like 300 people in my high school. But yeah, Gorman was like a real small town, and I never liked it. I always wanted to be like big city.
Yeah.
And so whenever I was a kid, I was always kind of weird. Because like I was always super into music and like video games, and like I was just a weird nerd, so I didn't really talk to a lot of people.
You probably were just different.
Everybody's a little.
Yeah.
That's a smelly kid. Don't sit too close to him. Don't spit out your water, man.
No, I remember that. Man, so life, growing up, did you ever get like bullied as a kid?
Man,
any
of course.
That shit?
I was the weird kid who liked video games and always talked about music. I was a band nerd, bro.
Yeah, I was a wrestling nerd.
And one of those, huh? Yeah, growing up, I was a band nerd. I played primarily bass, but I could play like trumpet, baritone, all the other random band instruments a little bit.
Yeah,
not super great. Bass guitar is my main instrument. Know a little bit of piano, which comes in useful, obviously.
Now, yeah.
But yeah, it's always been just growing up. It was always music.
Shit, when I was in band in 6th grade, I showed up late to class. I wanted to play drums. The only thing that was left was a damn French horn.
You know it's real funny. Whenever my first day in band, I really wanted to play a trombone, but I couldn't make the mouthpiece buzz. I just didn't know how to do it. And then the second thing I wanted to do is I wanted to play drums, but they're like, so he gave me some drumsticks. He's like, I want you to drum this. He's like, you have no rhythm, bro. And I was like, that'll probably factor into me not being a rapper one day.
Right, appreciate it. You're like, thank you.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll probably remember that whenever I'm like, I should stop being a rapper. When my band director told me, hey man, you have no rhythm.
Right. Whatever. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Now you make beats. What's the best way that somebody can get a hold of you? Of course, besides texting you, calling you, social media type stuff, Facebook.
So I am on Twitter. I'm horrible about checking it. I'm on Twitter, Instagram. Both of them are Arell Moors, ARELLMOORS. And you can find me on there, or you can just email me, same name @gmail.com. And I usually reply to my emails within about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Because Google does not stop notifying me.
You're on it.
I'm on it.
What kind of music do you listen to? What inspires you?
So I know I make a lot of like hip hop, but primarily I listen to stuff like pop punk stuff, like Neck Deep, The Story So Far, stuff like that. I do listen to a lot of like old school hip hop, like Bone Thugs, Eazy-E, stuff like that, Ruthless, all that stuff. But me personally, I'm more into rock. It's just that I can't make rock music with what I got, so I just make a lot of beats. The main reason I make beats is because I just like to meet other musicians, because like there's just something different about like working with a musician versus doing music yourself.
Yeah.
So whenever you get the chance to like be in the room with the musician and like you can just put on a beat and then their heads just start going, oh, this is some heat. You're like, yeah, we about to create something. That's always, it's like a magic feeling, man.
That's fun. Like when I never been to studio, like a recording studio.
You gotta drop in. You gotta drop in sometime.
I've written over 200 songs, more than that, but that's just like a low estimate. I always wanted to record music. I still have the ability, to rap or freestyle and stuff like that. But I'm 38. pretty old.
It's never too late.
And a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's a young man's game." I still feel young, very young.
That guy that MMA guy I work with, he's 36. I want to say.
Yeah.
And he's still rocking like a young guy, bro.
Yeah, I still see a bunch of the OGs, older guys rapping.
Yeah,
and you know,
if you get on Facebook, look around. There's a bunch of older. There's a bunch of like guys in their 30s, 40s, maybe 50s rapping. I've seen there's a couple of guys that I see all the time that are like dad age.
Yeah,
and they're all.
But I think maybe like the difference is they're probably making money.
I mean, I don't know.
Maybe like
they're
established artists.
They're real local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it might work either way. You know, like you see Snoop Dogg, he's still putting on shows.
Dr. I mean, if Dr. Dre can go out on a stage and sweat for 3 minutes after playing one song, I think you're good.
Yeah. Yeah. I try to go to concerts and keep up with the local scene.
Yeah, I go to that Paper Tiger sometimes.
Okay, yeah. I haven't been there since they changed it. It used to be a White Rabbit a while back. But I know they're going to be having a Zero concert there pretty soon in November. Yeah,
I might have to check that out.
Yeah, so Zero is going to be there. Some local artists are going to be opening up for them, so that's pretty cool. I like to talk about food, yo.
Sure.
I'm a big foodie.
I'm a big dude. I eat plenty of food. So what you got for me?
Yeah. What's your favorite? Like, besides, well, you know, I cook. I cook. The kitchen. You do a lot of stuff in the kitchen. But what's your go-to?
Lots and lots of pasta. That's how you get this big.
Hell yeah.
Like my when I was rapping, my name was Big Poe. I was like, so you don't get this big without being Poe.
Big Poe, I like that. I like it. Yeah, I'm Big Sam Hurd. Obviously, I'm like $150 wet.
Maybe.
But it was like a name. Sam Hurd. Sam is my initials. Steve Anthony Monreal. And like, let's say when you work in a restaurant and your food's up, right? And the cooks are like, "Hey, Sam, your food's up." And you respond with Hurd. So Sam Hurd. Just, you know, acknowledging that I heard what they say. But a lot of people, they're always like, "Oh, Sam Hurd, like the football player guy." And I'm like, no, that's a different Sam Hurd. Even my dad, he's like, "You know that there's an attorney named Sam Hurd, right? You're gonna have to change your name because he's gonna sue you." I don't think we're gonna have that problem. Yeah, I'm like, no, Dad, like it's Big Sam Hurd. It's not. I don't think there's a lot of crossover there. Yeah, like, you know, there's a lot of things where people are like, it's just a name. Nobody's gonna be like, "Oh, that's my name. Give it, you know."
Give it back.
Whatever. If so, fuck off. I don't give a damn. But that's how the Big Sam. Well, the big part. Somebody just started saying it. They're just like, "Oh, Big Sam Hurd, Big Sam Hurd." So it stayed Big Sam Hurd. So now Big Sam Hurd, Big Sam Hurd, Big Sam Hurd. I'm a river rat, downtown on the river. So I am pretty familiar with downtown, the Riverwalk and stuff like that. Yeah. You go downtown and check it out a lot?
I've been downtown maybe like 3 times when I wasn't working. I used to work at the Marriott. Yeah. I was a valet guy, which was not fun. Don't recommend. Yeah. It gets real nerve-wracking when you have to drive a $300,000 car.
Oh yeah, my grandpa, he used to do the valet. In '68, he worked at the Hilton Plaza del Rio when they opened for the World's Fair, and he loved doing it. And my dad, he said that's where he learned how to drive stick.
Yeah, that was the problem. I didn't know how to drive stick, but I had to pretend I did.
Yeah, so he does that. So now I'm like, I don't drive. I hate driving. So
yeah, me too. It was the worst job for me because I fucking hate driving.
Yeah, it's not that I don't trust myself. It's other people.
Everybody else.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, San Antonio, they got some crazy drivers here, bro. Like, I thought Dallas Fort Worth was bad, but I was doing Uber up there, and like everybody seems to know how to drive because when they put on a blinker, they'll go. When people put on a blinker here, they'll just be like,
yeah,
no.
I'm like, just make your fucking decision already. You're gonna turn. You're gonna go straight.
When I put on my blinker, you got like 3 seconds or less, probably less, When I put on my blinker, that's usually me starting my turn.
Yeah.
But down here, and I was told not to honk my horn because, like, if you have road rage here, you get shot. Didn't know that. And then I saw it like on the news like a week later. Somebody got shot in the middle of traffic because they were honking the horn.
And that's some shit, right? And it happens. It fucking happens, yo. Like, people just out of there now with this world. It's so crazy. You know, I try not to talk about world stuff, like all these killings and stuff going on in the world.
Crazy. Just here in San Antonio, there's a ton of, like, over where I live over near a medical. And just like a couple months ago at the movie theater I go to all the time, there's just a woman found in her car dead.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think so. But maybe that might be something else, because I don't know if it was outside the theater or like a Walmart or some shit.
Over near Huebner or something. It was either at the theater or at the Walmart.
Yeah, that might be. Damn, yeah, because I think that they were saying that she was there for like a whole week or something like that.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you not know like a dead body in a parking lot? But like, then again, I didn't know.
Yeah, it's so
like maybe it's on me.
Like you're just there chilling, and then
San
you see somebody
crazy.
in the car.
San Antonio's crazy. When I used to drive Uber, I remember the first time I was driving Uber. I first moved here. This was probably like October last year. I was trying to get like my bearings for the city, trying to get my music out there, trying to network with people. And I remember I picked up this kid from his construction job with his dad. And he's like, I was like, where do you live? He's like, oh, I live in Southside. I was like, I heard some stuff about Southside. So I'm like, I'm real nervous on my drive there, but I'm playing him some beats that I made. And he starts like freestyling. It's not good. It's not good at all. It's real bad freestyles. And then he's like, what you think, bro? He's like, what you think? And I'm like, I'm terrified. Because I'm sure if I say something wrong, he's going to murder me. And I'm like, bro, those are dope. You should definitely. Yeah, he's like, I'll hit you up for some beats. Give me your phone. I was like, what? So he like reaches up in my front seat, takes my phone, puts his number in it. And then he's like, play me another beat. So I play him another beat. And this is like the worst part of it. So I'm playing the beat, and he's like, something. I fucking hate the drama. Want to drive a knife through my baby mama or some shit like that. Yeah. And I was like, damn, bro, that's fucked up. I was like, so after that freestyle ended, thank God it did. I was like, hey man, where are we going? He's like, I'm gonna go see my baby and my baby mama. Was I just an accessory to fucking murder? No, San Antonio's crazy, bro. I got a lot of people like that. They just hop in my Uber, and I was just playing beats because I listen to my own music because I think it sounds cool. Yeah. And so like a lot of people just start like freestyling. I'm like, I made this beat, and they're like, real shit. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Like when you do stuff like that, like it's on Uber, like it's more organic, advertising. You know, like I remember a guy was I got on I do Lyft, not Uber or some shit. One of those, and the guy he was playing a song, and it was called "Make America Hot" or something like that, and it was like a salsa type song, and it was really catchy. And I was talking to him, and he happened to have a food truck. Yeah. And then I seen that food truck downtown, like right downtown, just and he was there for a while, like just posted up there for a bit. And I remember the logo, where it said "Make America Hot Again" or something like that. And I was like, "Hey, you remember me?" And he was like looking at me like all weird, because I know you're just some random guy. Just random person. I'm like, "You gave me a ride to work before, or you lived, yada yada yada." And he was like, "Oh man, yeah, you're the podcast guy, right?" And I was like, "Yeah," and it was like so weird, like you can be in a car for 5 minutes, somebody taking you down the street, and just like that conversation with somebody, like in that little moment in time, it can be everlasting. That's the type of shit that like doing stuff like that, like Uber, Lyft, like those are your chances. You never know who's gonna get in the car. Right? Yeah. I've sold back before my car got broken into. I sold a couple beats that way before. Yeah. I'm surprised how many rappers there are just like looking for beats that I guess they just can't find people here. I guess there's not a lot of networking that goes on that I've seen. Yeah. And so I try to like, sometimes I'll get on Twitter and I'll just search San Antonio just to see if there's any rappers in the area. But like, I don't know, like it's real dead. I guess I got to hit up Instagram or something. That seems to be where all the kids are at now.
Yeah,
I say
Instagram,
25.
TikTok, Facebook. You know, they do all that stuff.
No, man, Facebook's for old people.
I know. That's why I'm still on Facebook, because I'm old, but it's all right. Speaking of Facebook, right now we are live on Facebook, live in the bones of Big Sam Heard. We are live on YouTube, so y'all make sure and subscribe on YouTube if you haven't. Big Sam Heard. So we got beats. Like, what's the process? Like, what do you like your starting point? Like,
what I start off with? Well, I make a lot of sampled beats. So what I'll do is I'll just listen to YouTube for like hours at a time. My girlfriend hates it, and I'll just be listening, and I'll just be listening, and then I find this little small snippet of a song that I like, and I'm like, you know what? I got to make a song out of that. So I'll take that, I'll chop it up, and then I'll just keep on filtering it until I get it nice and where I want it to be at, and then it's just I go crazy on drums.
Yeah. So like, let's say like, for instance, like somebody has a song, but they don't have a beat, and they can rap it.
Yeah, I've made beats on the spot like that. Yeah,
you can do that.
Yeah. It happens a lot where people just come in. Sometimes I'll show them a couple beats. Like my boy Reek Swady, he has this one song, and he already had a beat for it. But I was like, "Hey, bro, that beat's trash. You got to use one of mine." And he was like, "No, my beat better." And then one day his girl came to the studio with them, and she's like, "I don't know, Reek. I think I like his better."
She went with that.
Yeah. And so I've also made, like today, I made some beats on the spot. I had my Rapletto boys. They were there with me today, and I made like I think 3 beats just while they were there.
Yeah.
Within the span of like 30 minutes.
So you have a certain studio and stuff that you go to? You have your own?
No, I have my own little home setup. It's nothing fancy, but like gets the job done.
Exactly. That's what it is. Like this, nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. Yeah, I've been looking for somebody to create beats for my songs. I want to make an EP.
I got you, bro. My price is real cheap.
I have about 5-6 songs, well, more than that, but songs that new, 2 old songs and 3 new songs.
Yeah.
That I don't even have verses to. I just have the hooks, and I just want to freestyle my songs now.
I'll send you a beat pack in an email.
Yeah, I really been trying to find people that can help me create my sound, I guess, because all I have right now is just flow, I guess. You know, started from the bottom to the top.
We got some comments on there?
Yeah, we got a few comments on here. I appreciate y'all for watching. Are we on? Arell's on. Yo, and San Antonio, right now we're on the west side. You know, yeah. It's people, they I give them the address and they're like,
"Hey, you got west side?"
They're like, "Hey man, you're by the jail," or like, "Chill out."
Oh, is the jail right around the corner?
Yeah, it's like down the street.
Oh man, I know exactly where we're at because I wouldn't drive over here when I did Uber.
Yeah, some people are like, some friends and stuff, family, they get out of jail. I hear them outside or they're knocking. "Hey man, I just got out of jail. Can I charge my phone?" Or like some shit up, but.
No way. They just come up to your door?
Yeah, well, like, because they get out of jail, you know, like my friends and family and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
They know where I live.
Oh, I thought you meant like random people.
Oh, no, shit, no. They better not do that shit.
Hey, can I charge my phone? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, no, you probably gonna get, probably shanked. Yeah, I really don't like to, like, I'm not a gun person.
But I think if somebody walks up to your door saying, "Hey, can I charge my phone?" I think it's okay to just fire blind through the door. Yeah. Who cares if it's a Girl Scout?
Who cares? They're just trying to sell their cookies. Like, I don't really have a specific favorite Girl Scout cookies, but I know some people, they're like really passionate about certain things and stuff, like about certain like cookies. Like,
dude, I'm gonna be real honest. Like, I'm probably gonna catch a lot of heat for this from anybody that's watching, but like, I just never liked Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah,
I think they're so overhyped.
I think so too.
But that Boy Scouts popcorn,
That's where it's at.
The popcorn?
The popcorn from the Boy Scouts?
The Boy Scouts?
Just beats the hell out of Girl Scout cookies. And I'm sorry for anybody that's listening right now that hates that, but it's true.
Yeah, nah. Well, it is. I think it kind of is true. Like, fuck them. They can just post up anywhere they like, you know, and then you got other little kids just because they're not part of a non-profit organization or whatever the hell.
Yeah, bro.
They're just trying to sell lemonade on the corner. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Where's your food permit, you little bitch?
Yeah, like,
yeah, no, it's crazy.
Okay, they can sell their cookies, you know, and like, to which its own, I guess it is what it is. But I don't really like go like all crazy or like I see them sit like on the corner.
Oh no, yeah. Like I see some people that like they're like push their grandma down for some Girl Scout cookies, and I think that's bizarre. So bizarre.
Move, grandma, get the fuck out of the way.
I need my Girl Scout cookies. No.
Yeah. There was a place, I think it's Sabs. Shout out to Sabs. Much love to Sabs. I think they did like a Girl Scout cookie like shake or some shit like that a while back. And I seen that. That looked really dope.
Is that like an ice cream shop?
Yeah, it's an ice cream. It's a candy shop over in Harlingen, over in the damn, I forgot what they call it. RGV.
I got you.
Yeah, and the RGV.
I mean, I've been here like a year, but I'm still pretty new, I feel like.
Yeah, so it's like kind of like going to Mexico. And it was I seen it advertised on their Facebook, but of course I didn't try it. They said my mom loves Girl Scout cookies. Well, good for your mom.
Good for your mom.
You know,
wrong.
Yeah, she's. You know, we all have our ideas, our flavor palettes are all different. There is ones that I think I don't know the name of it, but I think it's like Samora, some shit like that.
Do you mean s'mores?
I don't know if it is s'mores. It might be the s'more one.
Are you talking about like S''Moors?
That is it.
That's
yeah.
s'mores,
That's
bro.
s'mores. Yeah. I smoke a lot, bro.
I can tell.
And like I was looking at the box, I was trying to remember like the actual box and like to read what it said. And I'm like, damn, I think that is it. But yeah, that's the one. I think those are all right. But other than that, I don't go crazy. Like I know they had like some peanut butter one.
I know everybody's like, I just really need my 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No, bro, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, some people, man, they go crazy over certain things. Like, you know, let's say I have a water and then, oh, I don't drink that cheap shit. It's only, you know, like, shut the fuck up. It's water.
Water is water unless it's Dasani, and then it's fucking garbage. Dasani is the only one that you need to be elitist about, because that is some dog shit water.
A Dasani?
Yeah, bro.
What's in it?
Fucking dog shit, apparently.
Yeah, I just get, you know, whatever's on sale at HEB. You know, see, like people, they're like, hot Cheetos and Big Red. Hey, Big Red and Barbacoa.
There you go.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
Barbacoa, a little with the corn tortillas, a little bit of cilantro. Whew. I'm not a fan of raw onions, but for some things I can do it. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's this. You got to do it. It's
like on my burger. Fuck no, I can't stand raw onions on my burger. I can do grilled onions, and it's just like weird. Me and a thing with leaf lettuce. I'll fight somebody like.
You
don't put no leaf lettuce in my shit. Like shred that lettuce. Like wash it. You know, like that's the way I feel. I'm like, I get so irritated. Like I go to a place and they have leaf lettuce. It's all wilted and shit. Like
it'd be wilted if they chop it up too.
No, but it lasts longer for some reason. I have no idea.
Science.
I have no fucking idea.
Magnets. How the fuck
you touch it, your hands, it just does that magic. And then I think shredded lettuce is like confetti. Like who doesn't like confetti? You know, like I put on my burger and we eat it, like a little bit of lettuce falls off, and you're like, no, nothing. Like I'm just really
the opposite. I like leaf lettuce because if it's confetti lettuce, as you say, it fucking falls everywhere. And then you got to pick it up, put it back on your burger because you don't want to leave crumbs. You don't get this fat leaving crumbs.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But me, I don't know. I've just had a thing with leaf lettuce. Like I just have bad experiences like with leaf lettuce.
You got that like one little brown spot.
Yeah,
all slimy and shit, and you're just like, never again.
No, but I like Whataburger, we do shredded lettuce, you know, and I work at Whataburger, so I'm okay with that. Like my Whataburger, I can do Whataburger all the time. If I get like a burger from like McDonald's or some shit, and it has lettuce, no lettuce because I know it's leaf lettuce. Like, fuck you. Like, I don't know.
It's such a weird thing to be anal about.
Yeah, it's like I'm okay with a bunch of other things, but some stuff like.
So how often do you have musicians on the podcast?
I try to book at least once a week. Sometimes, you know, either they cancel or time and stuff like that. So,
see, the obvious answer to this is you become the musician. You come over, we make some beats, you lay some rhyme, boom, you got a musician every week because you got yourself.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, I like you, man. You're all right, Russell. I know when we met, Russell, that's my dad's name. I love my pops. I never met a Russell that wasn't a character, and I mean that in
Damn,
an amazing way, man.
Am I like Sesame Street or like Adult Swim?
Adult Swim.
There we go. That's what I fucking like to hear.
Sesame Street. I don't deal with Sesame Street. I didn't even watch Sesame Street when I was a kid. Like fuck all that noise. Like, well, mainly because we probably really didn't have TV or some shit.
PBS is free.
Yeah, PBS was free, but shit,
I didn't even have PBS. That's how fucking broke we were.
Fuck, like we didn't have a TV. I'm surprised this TV behind me right now is even working. But yeah, man. Somebody says I have a thing about tomatoes.
Man, I fucking hate tomatoes.
Yeah, you know.
Unless they are diced. So.
See.
But like, if you put like a fucking sliced tomato on my hamburger, I'm gonna throw it back at you.
Yeah,
that shit's fucking disgusting.
See, so leaf lettuce, fuck off.
Yeah, but that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. But lettuce, bro, that's weird.
Yeah, well, you know, to which it's so like we have agree to disagree. Sometimes that's the way it is. So I was wondering, I was like, what are you doing down there? The
cat rolls up, bro. If the cat rolls up, you gotta pet it. It's the law.
Yeah, she's a baby. She's over there just chilling. So yeah, man, music. I love music so much that I didn't want to disrespect people by putting my music, and maybe people are like, "Oh, you suck, bro. Don't quit your day job."
Absolutely quit your day job.
Yeah, that's like what I want to do. I want to be able to be like, "Hey, man, check out my music." You know, Arell Moors produced it. Yeah. If once you start to show her love, then
she swatted me.
Aggressive pussy. That's an aggressive pussy. Yeah. So
she's
be
mad
careful with her. Yeah.
She's like staring me down. Go away.
Yeah, come on, Mavis. Yeah, she's a wild one.
I put her like 2 times, and she's like crawling up in my lap, and then I push her away. She's like, ah.
Yeah, she's like, fuck off. Yeah, she's aggressive like that. Most of the time, like. When I have guests or whatnot, she'll jump on the table and she'll just be there chilling, and I'm like, "What the fuck, Mavis? Like you were on last week. Like, chill out."
She wants her own interview. Ask your guest right now. Everybody in the chat right now, demand that he interview the cat.
Yeah,
because it needs to happen.
Mavis.
We need to be on with Mavis.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we usually Billy on the Board. He is the character I created, pretty much like an alter ego type guy, whatnot. And he's pretty much like the mind of everything. Billy on the Board. You know, we summon him through the Ouija board. We say we got the name from the Ouija board. Like a whole storyline shit when it comes to the podcast. So Billy on the Board. You know, he likes to have fun. He likes to. You know, he's pretty much the life of the party. He likes to, you know, just be a fool sometimes.
I understand. Totally acceptable.
Yeah. So Billy on the Board.
Hey, Billy.
Billy on the Board. Yes, it is I, Billy on the Board, live in the Bone Zone. Billy on the Board, appreciate you for joining us. We got Arell Moors in the house, producer.
Former rapper.
We're gonna see if we can get my sound created. I'm gonna definitely get back at you with this, and we're gonna do that because I've been wanting an EP. You know, something that I don't like the way I sound, but
I can just lower your voice. It's fine.
Yeah, just add
I can
gunshots.
just drop you down to like boom, boom, boom.
Oh, just add gunshots.
Add gunshots to everything. That lower your voice real low.
Yeah.
Everybody likes it.
Yeah.
Make you sound Houston.
Oh, make it sound like I'm from Houston?
Yeah, there you go.
Nah.
Just drop it down from here.
Yeah, man.
All the way to down here.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, wow, baby.
Yeah, man. Much love, man. Mavis wants her 15 minutes. Yeah, so
that's what I'm saying. Demand it.
Get Mavis on. We gotta get Mavis on. Mavis, that's I forgot what the hell. Dracula's daughter or some shit like that.
No idea, man.
Shelby. Yeah. I think one of those some shit. Transylvania. I think. You ever seen that movie Transylvania?
No. Like
a cartoon. It's like
the cartoon one? No, I haven't.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways,
that was after my time.
Yeah. One thing about live is we don't have to edit. Once it's done,
it's out there.
It's out there. We upload it, the audio on Anchor.fm. That gets shared to Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, whatever listening platforms you listen to your podcast. We're out there. Big Sam heard on that. You go to any like amusement parks and stuff like that? You a fan of any of that stuff?
Man, I like Six Flags, but I don't like it when it's real hot. And I don't know, is it open like during the winter?
I think like
it's open. I know it's like open for like Halloween, but
like
it's not really cold enough.
Yeah.
I want to go to the amusement park when it's like 30 degrees outside. Like I want to freeze my titties off and scream.
Like especially on a roller coaster, right?
Right? Like imagine how cold that shit would be. That'd be like 10 degrees. That'd be awesome.
I love roller coasters. I'm afraid of heights, bro.
Me too. I'm afraid of heights and I'm afraid of falling. But fucking slap me on a roller coaster. I'm not pissing my pants, but it'll be fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
The only one I won't go on is like the Superman or the ones that swing you around.
I don't like the Batman. I never got on that, but I'm like.
Is that the one that shoots you backwards?
No, that's the boomerang. I think the boomerang or some shit.
That one fucked me up.
Yeah, I can't do the Batman one. That one's like you're like turning while you're going forward.
Oh fuck. Oh yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, I lost my keys on that one.
Nah, I'm cool with that. I don't like like going in circles.
I'm more of a water park type of guy.
Yeah, I like water parks.
Water parks are cool. You don't do any dumb shit like 16 spirals. You don't fucking spin to your death. Yeah, it's cool. There's just water and good times.
Yeah, rest in peace, Splashtown though. Yeah, that was a huge. Yeah, man, that was a huge staple for city of San Antonio for us poor folks that couldn't afford going to Fiesta, Texas. We went to Splashtown.
couldn't go to SeaWorld, so we went to Splashtown.
Yeah, we took a big red bottle because we got a discount. We would get like $5 off or some shit. Maybe like $2. I remember
when did they shut Splashtown?
Maybe probably already a year or 2 years ago already.
Because I remember I went when I was a little kid before. Because I've been to San Antonio for like vacation when I was like a little kid. But like I think I went to Splashtown along with like Six Flags and stuff like that.
Yeah, shit, we would catch the bus. Of course, we didn't have a car, so me and my brothers, we were all ghetto and young. We'll catch the bus. We knew exactly where to get off. We'll walk our happy asses, and sometimes we couldn't afford for all of us to get in. So, but there at Splashtown when it was open, they would to get back in, like to the
would you just hand it through the gate
part. No, they'll give you like on your hand like a little stamp. So what we do is we go to the gate. And where our brothers are, our cousins or whatever, and we'll put our hands like this, and we'll kind of get the mark to the other person, and they'll just come in, and we're like, "Fuck you, system!" Like we're gonna find a way to get in for free. Like that's one thing about being poor. You find ways to make a living or whatever the hell you do. Throughout time we learn, we get a little better. We're working on this whole manifestation stuff where we want to make all this prop money on this table real. That way we can this whole manifestation. Yeah, that way we can pay for features. We can pay producers to create my sound and do a bunch of things, man. bunch of things. It's a whole bunch of fun. Whoever's watching right now, thank you very much. Family, friends, family, boneheads, bitches, bitch ass hoes, hoe ass bitches, and bitch ass niggas. Because yes, even the male can be a bitch too. For Arell Moors, it is I, Billy on the board, live in the bone zone. My good sir, that's Billy on the board. Just something I say. Everybody's like, you didn't say the line. Like sometimes on the episodes, I don't say it, and some people are like, you didn't say bitch ass niggas. Like they're like, okay, sometimes we say it, sometimes we don't, because some people are like, oh, you said the N-word. Like, it's so fucking commercialized now that...
Hey, man, like, I'm white. I don't really get an opinion on it, so...
Yeah. Like, I was raised with the black family. Hell, we were the only Hispanics in a church. They would be like, oh, yeah, and those Hispanic guys, read the Bible for us. That would be entertaining. Like, like, color to me is it doesn't matter. I love it all. And it's fun, like Hill beat on the west side, you got everything. San Antonio, like you were talking about, is like a huge melting pot.
Yeah.
Some artists that you would like to work with. What are some huge artists that you would like to work with?
Man, I know it's old school, but I'd love to work with like Slim Thug. Like,
all right.
Yeah, like real old school, but like still like new rappers. I don't know, like 21 Savage, I suppose, because like he's one of my favorite ones out right now.
All right.
Polo G, love Polo. And then, but honestly, the rappers that I'm working with right now, I firmly believe that some of these guys that I work with right now could be huge if they just had the audience.
That's sometimes the only thing that's lacking is the audience.
It's just the audience. It's hard.
We're trying to build a bigger audience here. I know they say like, for me as a podcaster to get on Twitch, to get on this and that.
Yeah.
For some people it works and for some people it doesn't. I never got on Twitch. I don't do the Twitter. I mainly just do like the TikTok and this and that. YouTube, of course, Instagram. So yeah, we're going to bring it home. Mother, I love you, of course, not just today, but every day. Arell Moors, my good sir. Anything else that we want to share?
No, I think that's it for today, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get back with you because we gotta go to your spot and we gotta
make that Big Sam Heard mixtape.
Yeah, so we gotta do something. I do want an EP with the original, type beats and stuff, more like
Gotcha.
Bone Thugs and Harmony-ish type.
I'll go home with something for you.
And yeah, I got out a few hits. I call them hits, like not like the other guy.
Everyone's a hit. Every single one's a hit. Confidence. Yeah. Confidence is key.
That is. And I got some people watching. Y'all know what's up. We got like a flute. I need a track kind of like.
You play flute?
No, I don't. That's the name of my song.
Oh, okay.
Like a flute. I gotta get a bag. Get a bag because everybody's trying to get a bag. What goes back. S.A. Montreal. It's borrowed. Yeah, it's a song about giving up drinking, changing my life. Really, it's not about me. It's about my brother. How my brother, he got into an incident where, it wasn't too positive. And he stopped drinking. He and I really don't talk anymore. But subliminally, I talked to him here on the podcast. Johnny, are we okay? Are we okay, Johnny? And I love my brother. I love my family. That's why I say it all the time. Family, friends, family. My boneheads, of course, for my bone fans all over Facebook that show me love. And for those people that listen worldwide, because on Spotify and on Anchor, it does show me the analytics. We're heard.
Oh, yeah. I look at my analytics all the time. It's crazy. There's people in like Singapore that listen to me.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's bizarre, right?
Yeah, we got 20%. People listen to us in Ireland.
All right, there you go, man.
So shout out to those people all over the world.
All righty then.
That know. I wish I knew other languages so I could say this in your language. But thank you very much, my good sir. It's been fun. We're gonna hit him with that deuce apple juice. That's what we do when we say goodbye.
Deuce apple juice.
Deuce apple juice. Yeah, because I actually want to have my own apple juice.
Really?
Called Deuce apple juice.
There you go. Dream big.
And it's gonna be like a little, like the box carton.
Like the little apple juice, like those little green Mott's ones.
Yeah, just like that, like a sour apple.
There you
type
go.
of apple
Be
juice.
different.
Yeah, that way it's not like, oh, regular ass apple juice. It has a little kick to it.
No, it's the green one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so Deuce apple juice. We're gonna make that real. I did got a special sweet tea that I make. It's kind of just like different brands that I put the tea bags together and assert about it. But like, hell, fuck it, right? Like,
If it's yours, it's yours.
yeah. So we're gonna be getting our own waters, a bunch of stuff. I just want to have everything. Like, put myself in everything. I do have my world famous bacon cheeseburger.
I
want to open up my own restaurant, my own food truck. We're just gonna do it all, bro.
Sounds like a plan, man.
We're just gonna do it all.
All that and be a famous rapper?
I want to be more rich than famous.
There we go. That's a good plan.
Yeah, we're gonna be more rich than famous. But yeah, I do got a song where I can do it for the money, you do it for the fame, with your goals, and doing it so that you never forget the name and say, "Mom, yeah, ready to show you how."
There we
it's
go.
done.
Gonna make a beat for that right now.
So, but yeah, it's one of those things. That's one of my favorite songs. I don't remember how the either way, I don't remember how my shitty music goes. Now they know I'm just trolling y'all. I love my music. That's the round in round situations I'm facing has me going round in round, feeling up and down, never losing control to play my role like a planet and water to grow. That's a little snippet, but my good sir, you got me.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, thank you very much for whoever is watching. We're out of here, my good sir. Have a good one. Thank you. Deuce, apple juice. Arell Moors. All right.